It looks like Elon Musk may have had a change of heart about buying Twitter and is allegedly trying to back out of the deal, but I highly doubt it's for the reasons that he's claiming, that there are too many bots on the platform and he didn't know about this, and he thinks that Twitter misrepresented the number of actual users on the platform. Because right after he made the move to buy Twitter, he said this.
My strong intuitive sense is that having a public platform that is maximally trusted and broadly inclusive is extremely important to the future of civilization.
But you've described yourself.
I don't care about the economics at all.
Okay, that's cool to hear.
So it wasn't about the economics and was for the betterment of humanity, but now he's concerned that it's not going to be profitable because there aren't as many users on the platform as he thought. You may recall that one of the reasons he said he was going to buy Twitter was to fix the bot problem, which now he pretends to have just discovered. So I think there are a few things here that could be going on. One, he realized that if he were to take over a major social media platform in today's woke culture and restore it to its free speech glory, that he would literally be enemy number one in the country. As soon as he made his move to buy Twitter, everyone saw the entire liberal media industrial complex turn on him, and he went from being an amazing entrepreneur who built electronic vehicles and spaceships to being portrayed as one of the most dangerous men in America, who was going to allow Americans to call gender non-binary people by the wrong pronouns. As you know, the powers that be will do anything that they can to prevent free speech from being allowed on the internet. And as soon as he tried to buy Twitter, then he got Me Too'd. And that previous settlement that he had made with one of his employees who made allegations about him just mysteriously got leaked to the press. It's also possible that this is a negotiation tactic with him trying to get a better price, since the stock has dropped pretty dramatically since he made his initial offer, and the market is in a bear market now, and looks like we're going into a recession. And so with him having Twitter on the hook and reeling them in, he might be trashing the company in order to scare them into giving him a better deal. Otherwise, they'll think that he'll reject the offer and that they'll be seen as tainted goods and infested with bots. Others think this was just a cover story for him to sell $8.5 billion worth of Tesla stock so that it wouldn't scare the other shareholders by giving a supposed reason for the sale, other than just he was pulling his money out when he thought that the stock was at its high and before we entered the recession. But like I said, I don't think that he realized what he was getting into or what a bee's nest he would be kicking by getting into the ring as a social media moderator and ultimately being the one who decides what is and isn't allowed to be said on the internet. Maybe he will pull it off, nobody knows, or maybe he'll go and buy Getter, but I'm still just highly skeptical that he's going to want to be in the social media business at all. Over the weekend, here's what Donald Trump had to say about the whole situation.
Elon is not going to buy Twitter. Where did you hear that before? From me. Nah, he's got himself a mess. You know, he said the other day, oh, I've never voted for a Republican. I said, I didn't know that. He told me he voted for me. So he's another bullshit artist, but he's not going to be buying it. He's not going to be buying it. Although he might later. Who the hell knows what's going to happen?
You know, maybe it would be best if Elon doesn't buy Twitter, because it is trash and it's the home of millions and millions of complete lunatics. And the critics call the alternative platforms like Gab and Truth Social echo chambers, but do you really want countless lunatics in your mentions, dogpiling on you and sending their followers to harass you every time you post a fact or statistic that hurts their feelings? Meanwhile, the mainstream media continues to be a broken record, and there's another January 6th hearing today where I'm sure that they're going to continue to blame ultra-MAGA Republicans for the mostly peaceful protest at the United States Capitol now over a year and a half ago.
We have Republicans who are doing extremes. The president calls them ultra-MAGA. They are part of the ultra-MAGA wing.
You know, apparently Democratic polling groups and focus groups spent months coming up with ultra-MAGA, which Joe Biden started using, but immediately the Republican Party just borrowed and started selling merch.
Yes, I am selling merch, and I think it's the best political slogan since Make America Great Again. In fact, it might even be better. So order your ultra-MAGA shirt from my online store at markdice.com or click the link in the description below. And like all of my designs, it's available on a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check it out.
I will tell you is the president's phrase, and the president made those comments himself just last week, as you know.
The ultra-MAGA plan.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.